Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ocean Outlast Expert. Hope everyone's doing great today. I know that I am. We're jumping right back on into things, and first and foremost, we did stream this mod pack. So you guys will be seeing this, I think Sunday is what I'm planning for this one to go out. I do want to apologize as well for the, I guess the misstep in our amount of episodes that are going out over this past week. So typically I put out episodes Saturday, Sunday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we stream Monday and Friday. Well, I've just had a busy time at work. As many of you do know, I have a full-time job, and that takes up my normal day-to-day during the week. I do work from home, so it does make it easier, but things have just gotten extremely busy, so I haven't had as much time as I would like. And then the free time that I do get, I've been just trying to spend it with, friends and family to a, reasonable extent that the pandemic will allow for, let's say. So yeah, that's the reason why we've skipped an episode here or there. So things are kind of all over the place. Realistically, you probably would have seen this episode if I had recorded it in time on Thursday, but that is not the case. So, but anywho, we did stream it on Monday. I don't even know what day that was. I could take a peek here at what day it was. That would have been the 9th. We did stream Monday at November 9th for about 2 to 3-ish hours, I think it was. I don't really recall the exact length of it, but we didn't do too much crazy stuff on stream. The one thing we did spend a decent amount of time doing was fixing up our wither chamber over here. I think it looks so much nicer now. We went around and we encased it. It's actually kind of interesting that we lost 2 pieces there. I might keep it as is. It looks cool with the aesthetic, and we lost a few back here as well. I'm guessing some of it got destroyed from when I've spawned withers in, but it's hit or miss. I mean, as you can see, a lot of it is still here on the outside, so I don't know why those specific pieces would have been bumped off. But yeah, we went around and we encased this whole thing in a nice cobblestone. This is the encased bricks. I thought it looked really, really nice. It added a cool aesthetic to it. And we did it all the way down. So as you can see, all the way down through this battle tower, we have encased it. And then I also went through, and we got a elevator here, and we took out all of the floors in the battle tower. So it's not like we would be getting a bunch of stuff spawning down here, which is nice. There's a lot of things that were spawning, and it was getting a little bit annoying, a nuisance, because we had blocked off most of it. So it's not like we were going down and actively taking out these hostile mobs that were spawning in. So you would just hear them below us. So we went through, we took out all the floors, changed out all the mossy cobblestone or the mossy stone for this nice chiseled cobble, and then I left the floor down here as is. So this could be used for something realistically down the line if we wanted to. But for the time being, it's just kind of an empty space that supports this item here. Now, I mean, realistically, we could have just torn all of this out. We didn't have to put our wither farm up here, or our wither chamber up here, but it is what it is. So, and then I also placed down one of these feral flare lanterns, which is supposed to help keep mobs at bay. I don't think it works super well. I'm not 100% sure on that. I think it goes a good distance, but last time I checked, there were still some spots in here that weren't covered by it. But obviously we can't put anything in here because when the wither spawns, it makes a big explosion. So we don't want that. And then the only other thing that we did do that I'm recollecting, it's been a couple days now, so you'll have to forgive me on that, is, oh, it's so loud over here. Looks like we might have a backup here. That's not good. Something's going on. Let's pause this. This sound muffler is supposed to be helping. I guess it's not helping. What's going on here? Why don't we have... Oh, we don't have a range extender in here. What's going on with that? A 6 range extender. We'll just throw this in for the time being because it's extremely loud. At least on my end, it's extremely loud. And this should help take out most of them up there. But yeah, we worked on the... Okay, actually, give me a minute. Let this sizzle out a little bit here. All right, we got it all cleared out here. It was just backing up there because for whatever reason, there must be a mob that spawns on the cursed dirt here that will take things out of the inventory, like the range extender that we have there, because for whatever reason, from time to time, if I turn the lights off and I let mobs spawn in here, the range extender will get stolen. So I'm guessing that's what it is that there's a mob that will spawn that will take that from that inventory over there. Never from the bottom one, always from that one over there though. So very, very peculiar on how that is. But what we did do in terms of our mob farm here is, for one, we had it running with wither skeletons so we could get some skulls here. So we got a couple more skulls, which is awesome. And then things are set up as normal here. The other thing I did add in, which I don't know if I've shown before, but basically we'll get a lot of string from the primitive mother spider. So I just have a auto crafter here, turning it into white wool, and then outputting it over here. So we have almost 8,000, well, 7,500, I should say. I shouldn't jump up so high. So 7,500 things of white wool, and then obviously a bunch of string to go along with that. So we were just getting so much string, I felt like it made sense to kind of just shift it over into that wool there for us. So yeah, nothing too much there, but you might have noticed this. We have some structural glass and a dynamic tank set up now. So basically what I have done is I have switched off of the thermodynamics fluid ducts, I believe is what it was called. And now I am using the Ender.io fluid conduit, which is really nice. I have it coming out of our mob crusher here. It comes down underneath or above or between, sandwiched between the dirt and this wood here, over to a tank that's right here. We do have two valves, one on each side for this. So it hooks into the valve there, fills up the tank with the essence here, and then it also has that tap on the other side here that comes out, and we have more fluid conduit coming over here to the mob duplicator, which will fill it up with that fluid essence. Now, I don't believe, I'm kind of curious because we do have that solidified experience. I don't think it works the same. Yeah, it doesn't, don't think it works the same. I think you can, there is a way to make it into what you want it to be. Essence of knowledge and then liquid XP. So I don't think you can make it into what you want it to make it into, which would be this just essence in general. Yeah, fluid essence. I'm kind of curious though. Essence right here. Is there a way to make it? If you used a fluid dictionary converter, you could change the liquid XP into it, or essence of knowledge into it. You could do that. Not too bad. Or if you used a fluid, yeah, this one actually would be your best bet here. It's actually not too bad to make that. Interesting. I'll actually have to keep that in mind because that could be a cool item to do if we were to take a magma crucible over here. Or really, you don't even need a magma crucible, right? Can you use a can we use a fluid tank on that? Okay, I'm getting really distracted right now because now I'm curious. I would love to have it set up in a way that we could just actually have it change over. So magma crucible, or if we do put it into a fluid tank, we could do it like that. Just have it pump into a fluid tank, you get liquid XP, have the liquid XP pump out into the fluid dictionary converter, and then into our setup here. We might actually have to do that. That would be pretty cool. And it's actually not too hard to get a fluid tank up and going. And there's a couple different ones that you could do, a normal one or a pressurized one. I actually might have one hanging out. I'm not really sure. Do we have one? We do have one. Wow, okay. Fluid tank configured already. I'm guessing this probably already has what we need in it. But we would want it to pump into that. So we're going to take out some bricks here. And then basically we'll tap into this setup right here to have it go in there. And then we do want it to make its way over to here. So which one do we have it on? We have it right there. I guess what we could do is realistically just kind of go underneath here and hook into our pipe system that's right there. We probably could take out a lot of those. And we'll take these and we will put them in like so, and it kind of makes it look nice. We probably should get some more scorned bricks. Do I have any scorned bricks? See, this is how you easily get distracted. You see a possible idea on how to do something, and then, I mean, hey, it doesn't hurt to just kind of go for it. So, okay, I think that's pretty much set up in the way that we would want it to be set up. We'll take this out here as well. The reason as well that you're not hearing any of these blocks breaking is that we have that sound muffler here, so you're not going to hear any of that happening. All right, so Ender IO then. We want item conduits. Let's get some item conduits going in here, just like so. And unfortunately, we are going to have to kind of dig down here to be able to hook into this one. Okay, so we have tank of liquid XP. Yeah, we're gonna want to dig down right here so that we can change this to be insert. And I'll leave that open for the time being. And then what we're gonna want is fluid ducts now. Do we have pressurized? We do have pressurized, perfect. So we're gonna pull this down, maybe to like there. I'm trying to think this one through. So I don't think it'll automatically output to the item above it. And we'll also need to make one of those. So I hope I have enough plastic actually. Does this need a lot of plastic? It does, and we don't have a lot of plastic. Okay. So I'll have to get some plastic going here. I think I might have some over at our setup. But this actually wasn't what I was planning to get into today. But, I mean, hey, it's perfectly fine. Let's get this going again. I think, yeah, this isn't going to work. The block placer, because we had torn down the thing. But if I kick this into high gear, we should get a decent amount of liquid rubber coming in there. Or yeah, tiny dry rubber, I should say, because we need that. All we're really slacking on is our water here. We need our water to kick in a little bit quicker than what it's kicking in. Can I increase this or something like that? No, it's not even doing it for it there. I mean, it's good enough. I'll kind of just let it run on its own. But that should be a decent amount, because then I think we have to take these, right? Turn them into dry rubber like so. Do I have one more in here? Need 4 more now. I want to be even numbered here. Okay, there we go. Should be plenty. We'll grab these boys and get them set up like so. Get those, and then we can just cook them into plastic now. So we've done that before. You guys have seen us make plastic like this in the past. Just throw it in here, it'll get turned into plastic, and we are good to go, just like so. So we should then have enough to get going what we need. Now the steel casing is always going to be my recommendation. I've said it 1,000 times, and I will continue to say it. Definitely use the steel casing. It is the most cost-effective way to get a lot of the machines that you're going to be using. So there we go, we have our fluid dictionary. Which, what is this from? Industrial foregoing. So, if we play our cards right here, and we put this here. And unfortunately, I think I'm actually going to have to grab this and come behind here, because this is going to be an extract only, always active. And then the output is only going to be the back. So not that, or that. Actually, that one. Now we want the back to be that. And then this one is going to be from the bottom, probably. Yeah, from the bottom. So if we do this properly, we put this here, and we're going to need... I'm still probably going to actually have to get behind here, now that I'm thinking about it. Actually, no, I don't need to get behind there. Can I get some cobblestone, though, to fill in the gaps? And that one has something there. So if we just take one of these and place it like so, and then we place a fluid duct between the two, this one is going to be extract, this one's going to be insert, And then this one, we already changed it to be from the bottom. And I don't know, can I do this? So this is going to be pull. Pull, yeah. Is that going to take out what we want? It's not currently. It's weird, I changed it to push and it'll push it out the top. So strange. Okay, so we have the liquid XP in here. So then what we want it to be is the essence. Okay. Oh. Essence bucket. Yeah, right? Liquid XP to essence bucket. No. No. We want fluid XP, right? To, no, essence bucket. Yep, that's what we want. And I think it's putting the wrong thing into the pipes back there. I shouldn't have had it extract already because this is what we want it to be, I believe. So if I throw these in here, gets bumped up into here, and then it should do fluid essence. Okay, cool. But unfortunately, I think our pipeline is now messed up. Yeah, I think it has the wrong, it has too much in it now. Okay, so unfortunately, we're going to have to take out all of these. Okay, give me a second, let me fix this. Okay, I think we are set. I think I got it working properly. So I'm just gonna run through a tester of this and just make sure that it's working. So yeah, it's kicking out that, and then this should be increasing in essence, which will give us a nice backfill, which is awesome. So this is a good way to go about it, especially if you don't need that much. I mean, if you think about it, it's nice to have a lot of essence like that. And we do have a good backlog. How do we spell this? Solidified experience, my bad. Yeah, and we have 600 chilling over here in our normal setup, and then 6,000 over here. So I think we're at a safe place that we could kind of change this. So what we'll do then is we will tap into this setup here, right? Just like so. What's the floor? This is the floor. Yep. Okay, and then actually, unfortunately, we're gonna have to come back down here. And then this is going to be insert. We are going to need an item filter. I'm gonna grab one of these because we need it. So item, actually you don't need it technically, but okay, item filter, get rid of that, put that in there, and then that should be good to go. But I do want to set this as a higher priority. So if I put this as like 5, I think if I'm not mistaken, this boy is at a 4. So all of our experience should go over there. Now, a good way to test this is to actually get this guy going. Now, we don't have our range extender. I think the 6 we could utilize for the time being. Let's kick this into gear for a second. Yep, it should be taking them out. We're getting solidified experience, which is not going in there. Is it getting routed properly? Or is it just in limbo? It might just be in limbo. Because it's not going in there. Yeah, it's not. Oh, you know what? Because we didn't configure this properly. So the bottom is going to be full. There we go. Now it's working properly. That's all we had to do is configure the bottom so it's working right. And then this will all work as well. So it'll go in there. And then all the solidified experience that comes through will go directly in here, get converted into this liquid XP within our fluid tank. and then it'll come up here, switch from fluid XP over to essence, and then it'll pump out and get stored within here as well. So this is awesome. We have a great setup. What is this? I forgot. Oh, it's our market. Forgot that we had a market here. We could probably just put that over there in the corner for the time being. And we're going to move this as well. It's about to get kind of... Oh, it's about to get really loud. We'll put that over there as well for the time being. Okay. Looks really, really cool. Now, am I missing a block? Nope, we are good. We have the block that we need. Stick that down there. Stick that just like so. And let's get our screenshot for today's episode. Somewhere in there, we'll kind of figure it out on how we want to do it. I think that should be fun. But yeah, I think that was really cool. I was not anticipating on doing that today at all. I was kind of thinking that we would do something completely different. But hey, I am perfectly fine with that. Because the other thing too is obviously we could throw some in here ourselves. Now, I guess really it would make sense if we had a backup, because this isn't going to work extremely quickly. It's going to be kind of slow. I mean, the throughput that we're going to get on it, though, is probably not going to be extremely high. But it probably would have made more sense to have it go into a crate first of some kind and then output into there. But that is neither here nor there, because we are not going to be using those. We would more than likely be using our wither skeleton setup over that. So... But this will still run and work, and it'll sort through all of those as we have them. This one is all emptied out, which is perfect. And how are we doing with our fill here? We are getting there. We got quite a bit of essence in here, which is awesome. So basically, I guess I did not explain this. The reason that you will want to have a backlog of essence is because some mobs utilize more essence than what they produce back to you. So for example, our wither skeletons, when we spawn them in, they use more essence than what they give back to the mob crusher when we have it going. So basically, it will deplete the amount of essence in your system relatively quickly unless you have some kind of backlog, be it a tank, a big dynamic structural tank like we have here, whatever it may be. Or if you have a setup like this, because realistically, you don't even have to set this up and have it going into a tank. You could set this up, have it go directly into your mob duplicator, and be good to go. So, but that is awesome. I am glad that we were able to get that sorted out. Now, the last thing I did want to do before we wrap out the episode today is I wanted to test out a few times here our wither farm once again. So if you guys recall from the last episode, we were having troubles with our wither chamber, I should say, where we couldn't use our laser gun to get the nether stars that we wanted. For whatever reason, it wasn't working. Now, a lot of you guys commented, which I do appreciate, saying that you have used your laser guns and been able to have it drop wither stars. Or nether stars, not wither stars, nether stars. So we're going to give it a go. And you guys said that for the most part, you guys were a lot closer to the wither when you're firing your laser gun than what I was. So we're going to give it a try and see. All right. So I am relatively close here. It's going to be extremely loud, so apologize for that. But we almost got him. We got him taken out, and we got all those guys taken out as well. So let's see. Did we get our nether star? We did not. We did get a shard of a nether star. We did get one of these as well. Well, we'll give it another go. I need to grab more materials here. I should have just grabbed more when I was over here, but I did not think about it, so that's fine. And it does look like it might have knocked off some more cobblestone there. That's okay. Realistically, we could spawn in 10 of these boys, but I'm not going to. I'll have enough for 6 just to try it out. Every time that we have done it with our sword, though, we have pretty much been guaranteed to get a nether star drop. So I'll be curious to see what is going on with that. So let's get in here and we'll try it again. Get this spawned in. 1, 2, 3, and out we go. And we'll try it again. Now, I feel like I am at a decent distance. I feel like I am relatively close to our wither here. I'm probably 5, 6 blocks away, I would say. Alright, we got him taken out. And yep, we got them all taken out. Let's see what our yield is. Nothing. Once again, nothing. And the other thing too is I think we are continuously losing blocks here. We are. It's kind of weird how they're taking them out here. It's like in strange spots that we're losing these at. But that's fine. I don't mind that much. I think it adds kind of to the aesthetic if there are some that are missing from around it. And there's another one there. So yeah, I don't know. We can give it one more go, I guess. We'll try it one last time. Again, it's going to be loud, so apologize for that. But we'll try it again. But yeah, for whatever reason, I'm not having luck. I should point out I do have I have looting 3 on here. So really it should be fine. And I wonder if it's maybe because I'm shooting through glass. So I'll actually try to get in here. Okay. So I came inside. I'm testing that. We are now an expert at using our laser gun as well, which is pretty cool. So let's see here. Did we get one? We did. So I wonder if that is it. I really should have maybe tested it a little bit differently. But maybe it is because we are shooting through glass that it's not working. We actually have to be shooting him through an open space and not through glass. That is actually a very interesting find on our end, that if that is actually the case. And we do, yeah, dang. Look at us, expert level. So we definitely could put some more modifiers on our laser gun. Well, how much time do we have? We have about 4 minutes left. Max that I like to have our episodes run, so why don't we go downstairs and check out what we could really do here. I honestly, it's been some time since I've done anything to our thing here. So if we put this on here, like what could we honestly get on here that would make sense? We could pull up the book, I guess, right? Materials and you. And let's see what makes sense for a modifier for ourselves. So there's haste, there's luck. See what else we got. Sharpness doesn't increase attack damage, but I don't know if that works on the lasers. Emeralds, 50% durability increase. That's kind of nice. Silk touch, smite, beheading, bane of arthropods, fiery, sets enemies on fire, knockback, heal when dealing damage. That would be kind of cool if we put necrotic on there. Height, soulbound, tool remains in your inventory after death. Single use, does not require a modifier. Not really. Only affects blocks, does not work for weapons. Stores XP. So mending moss would be a repair on it. Blasting, glowing. Nah. Each point increases floating, fins, and adds trait of another part. Traits are equal to swapping the part. Casts a PSI spell on block. Removes the ability to cast. Paleontologist. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of these. So I think, let's see here. We do have this creative modifier on here. How many modifiers do we have? 2 modifiers to utilize here. So what if we got diamonds? I don't recall exactly if diamonds will work on what we're trying to do here. It does, it increases our durability, but we really never have a durability issue. It does increase our attack as well. What else would increase our attack here? Because I honestly forgot. There's looting, which I think haven't we already done enough looting? We're up to looting 3. I don't think we can go any more, can we? Yeah, max level reached for Lapis, so we can't do that. What else do we have? Haste. Increases attack damage. I don't know if that'll work on us. So let's see. Quartz. How much quartz do we have? I have a bunch of quartz. So that does increase it, right? But it's by 1. If I put diamonds on here, it's by 1 as well. Actually, it's a little over 1. And this one be that. I mean, we have enough modifiers, so let's just do it. I don't know if I get a whole other stack, if this is how it works, if it'll take another one. It would bump our attack damage up really high. Bonus speed plus 20. But don't we already have that? Do we not already have, yeah. So this would really increase it more. Can I put on blocks of quartz? Don't know if that works like that. So we know that one would be a good one as well. Diamond is extra durability and minor increase. That's not that great. Mining level. Yeah, all these are not that amazing. This one would actually be pretty cool. The reinforcement adds a chance not to consume durability, which I don't think we have. We have picked up a lot of stuff along the way, but I don't think we have one of those, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, yeah, I don't have one of those. So I think our best bet is that will bump us up a lot. That won't really bump us up that much. This will bump us up a good amount. So I think that would be good. And then the other thing that we do have that we could add on is our creative modifier. So we'll take this and you can put that on there and it'll get you a whole other modifier on there. So let's put it on there and then just have it be like that for the time being. I think that is awesome. We do have looting 3 on there, which is really crazy. So I'm guessing that this will be relatively effective against mobs. Come up here and just take a little tester. I guess I could have used my elevator. Sometimes I forget that I have that. I guess we'll just try it out on a squid here. Not bad. The other thing too is maybe what we'll do is look into some of the other materials that we could utilize for our laser and just build a whole new laser in itself. That could be extremely cool as well. But guys, with that being said, we're going to wrap up the episode there. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below, or better yet, subscribe to the channel. You have the option to hit that notification bell if you do want to stay up to date, but if you subscribe, it's not clicked by default, so you don't have to have all those notifications. So I do stream over on Twitch, and I have a Discord. I have them both linked in the description down below if you want to join the community, or if you want to hang out with me on stream, chit chat, and just relax. It's always a great time. At least I have a great time with it. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for sticking through till the end here. I'll catch you all in the next episode. Take it easy.